Welcome, everybody, and thank you for coming. I know it's a busy time with families and things this time of the year, but it's so good, I think, just to get together for just an hour. And so we're just going to go straight into a time where we can just get quiet and just open our hearts and send love and gratitude to the world. Let's take some slow, deep breaths. We breathe in, we hold the breath, we breathe out, and we hold the breath. We can couple our breaths with a statement said with our inner voice. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. Feel and see those rays of gratitude going out, blanketing our entire planet with a feeling of love and gratitude. Every part of life receiving this wonderful feeling from the heavenly realms of love and gratitude. And now we listen and feel for our heartbeat. We put the awareness of this in the center of our chest. We bless, we love, and we thank that gift of life, our heartbeat. And as we see and feel that heartbeat, bringing that pulse of light through that silvery cord from our mighty iron presence, through the top of our head, through our pineal gland, and anchoring in that blazing threefold flame in our hearts. With every heartbeat, the threefold flame becomes brighter and brighter and ever expanding. So let's visualize and see our physical body sitting in that beautiful, dazzling golden flame of wisdom and illumination. We can see it much bigger than our physical bodies, before us and above us, saturating every cell of our 4 lower bodies. To the left of us, we see that dazzling sapphire blue flame, which brings the feeling of a desire to do the will of God, the feeling of protection and faith, and the feeling of the power of our mighty I Am presence. We see the beautiful pink flame to the right side of us, just behind our right shoulder, bringing us that glorious gift of pure, divine, unconditional love. We see and feel our bodies, our physical bodies, and our 3 finer bodies enveloped in this dazzling light. Now we see that flame within our hearts expanding and forming a beautiful sun in the center of our chests. We make the sun every bit as bright and dazzling as the noonday sun. And now we connect with our own beloved golden being in our heart, our Holy Christ selves, within the golden flame. And we see it expanding we see that threefold flame in our hearts, expanding and meeting the larger flames created through our visualization. We see our Christ selves, these beloved golden beings within our hearts, expanding and taking complete command of our physical body, our souls, which is our etheric body, our mental and emotional bodies. Just feel and see these bodies blazing light. The great surrender to the Christ self within us. Now we fill our feelings with a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for our many, many blessings that we receive on our daily journeys. Gratitude for our many, many lives on this sweet earth. Gratitude for our families and friends. Gratitude for our supply and our homes. Gratitude for our health and our happiness. Gratitude to all the beloved elemental kingdom, the great directors of the beloved elemental kingdom, and each precious earth elemental, water elemental, air elemental, and fire elemental, for their ceaseless service to each one of us and to all mankind over eons and eons of time, with very little love and gratitude in return. We just bless and thank them deeply from our hearts. Gratitude to our body elementals. Gratitude to the great and beloved angelic kingdom, our great beloved friend and protector, Archangel Michael, and our own beloved guardian angels, and all the legions of angels serving each one of us and all humanity and all life on our beloved earth. We thank you. Gratitude to the great ascended hosts. Gratitude for these marvelous teachings, as we know, giving us the freedom, the knowledge to make our ascension at the close of this embodiment. And just gratitude to all life, especially that life never loved or thanked. Gratitude for our golden age now dawning, the mighty victory of the light for this beloved planet after her long, long journey. And so be it, beloved I am. Oh, bless our beloved planet. And Sergio, do you have a screen? Are you able to read for us tonight, the opening invocation?
Yes, sure. Thank you very much for the honor. Before reading the words of a master, we say together with mics muted as suggested by beloved Lord Kutume. Beloved presence of God I am, it is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Kutume, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you. From beloved Saint Germain.
Sorry for that. I thought I had something wrong with the sound on the computer, so I had to quickly see if I could fix it. Sorry, beloved Sergio. Anyway, you picked it up well. Sorry about that, everybody. Anyway, so we've got just a marvelous discourse, Saint Germain's Christmas Day discourse, and really, it's just pearls as always from our beloved Saint Germain. And John read it this week. Thank you, beloved John. And then it's understanding the Christ self from ADK. Look, also from one of the readings, and I just got Robin to make it into a video for us. So it was just lovely, more information about our Christ self. And then we're going to read tonight. We're deviating from the seven mighty Elohim, just because I thought it was such a good week to have this. But Jesus recalling his life from dictations. Obviously, it's not the whole dictation, but it is just heavenly. And I was listening to it when I was driving, and I thought, oh, it's too good to miss. So I think you'll enjoy that. And then we're going to continue with Pallas Athena, which we did the week before last, out picturing the perfect thought form. So that's going to be the end of that one. And it's actually not friendship with the gods, but I've left it in there because it's in case I forget next time. But it is Saint Germain explaining the importance of meditating on the third eye. So it's from the Ascended Master Instruction book, volume 4 from the I Am series. And then beloved John will take us to a really important opportunity and time to call in the light. So we're going to listen to Saint Germain.
Saint Germain, I Am Discourses, Volume 3. From the I Am Discourse 25, Saint Germain's Christmas Day Discourse. So long, individuals have wondered how to attain the Christ consciousness. The first mighty step is in the recognition of the great I Am Presence, God dwelling in you. The second step is in the use of that I Am Presence. For when you say, I am, with the understanding of what it means, you have then and there entered into the Christ consciousness. It does not mean you immediately express the fullness of that Christ consciousness, for you must first know where you are going and what you wish to do before you can accomplish it.
So sorry, I don't know what happened there. It was just like very sensitive. I'm going to start it again. Sorry, everyone.
Saint Germain, I Am Discourses in the recognition of the great I Am Presence, God dwelling in you. The second step is in the use of that I Am Presence. For when you say, I am, with the understanding of what it means, you have then and there entered into the Christ consciousness. It does not mean you immediately express the fullness of that Christ consciousness, for you must first know where you are going and what you wish to do before you can accomplish it. All the ascended ones have gone the same path and use identically the same application, because all roads lead to the great central Sun, the Godhead. Our beloved brother Jesus performed one of the greatest blessings to mankind in not only setting the example from his birth and achieving the ascension, but in making the eternal record that stands radiant, pouring itself to humanity. Little can the unascended realize what this means to mankind. It is an eternal beacon beckoning them on into the light. And in the example of the ascension, Jesus stated definitely not only what could be done, but what must eventually be done. Great as were the wonders he was able to perform, he gave the marvelous promise that even greater things than these shall ye do. Many times students wonder what greater things could be performed than Jesus did, but he tells us that he only performed a few of the universal services which can be rendered to our fellow men. Editor's note. A.D.K. Look in the Law of Life book refers to the decrees as to greater things, as through our I Am Presence and the ascended hosts, the commands for light rays go out and assist all life on the planet. To us, this day always symbolizes the conscious beginning of that most marvelous of all achievements, the Ascension. The moment the individual becomes conscious of this fact, the process of his own ascension has started. and according to the fullness of his grasp of this truth, may the individual accomplish it quickly, or require time to do it. My personal experience has been that when I became aware of what it meant and began the use of the I Am Presence, I found that shortly I was entirely unaware of time or place, and that each day, as I entered more fully into this expansion of consciousness, I found that all things of my desire were right within reach. Mark you, right within my individual governing power, and with it came the consciousness that divine love was the mighty cohesive power holding all things together and in place. That this divine love within me, of which I had begun to learn, made me an invincible magnet for everything upon which my desire rested. This simple truth is one of the mightiest that first comes to the student. At first it causes one to realize that really he can rise above these seeming limitations about him, and then he finds, one by one, that he is actually doing it. Then comes the great inrush and outpouring of this mighty self within, which holds the substance of everything the heart can wish within its own embrace, and your ability and authority mark you to qualify and mold the substance is that which causes it to take on the form of your requirement, whether it be peace, love, gold, or enlightenment. I say to the beloved students, awake, O beloved students, to your authority, to your might, to your conscious ability to apply this great law to your perfect health, eternal youth and beauty, the riches of God, the glorifying of your mind and body, and then to ascend into the arisen dominion, into your eternal, everlasting freedom.
Marvelous. Oh, I can listen to that again and again. It's just so good. Thank you, Saint Germain. And now we're going to listen to, this is from ADK Look. Just wonderful too. Thank you, John, for reading this. This is a while ago he read it.
Excerpt from ADK Look, Life and Teachings of Jesus and Mary. Jesus said, people worship that which they do not know. However, those who know the I Am Presence know what they worship. It is now as then, the majority of people do not know. They just think they know. Many religious persons have some kind of inner experiences, but they do not know what it is for, what to do about it, or what to do next. They say it is of the Spirit, and believe it is of God, because it is outside of a physical cause or action. Yet, in most cases, it is emotional, or it may be the activation of some etheric record. So many times, these inner experiences become a rut for them instead of a step forward. Mankind was so materially minded. The consciousness was such that people could not cognize the Christ self. So Jesus took physical embodiment to represent their own Christ self to them. He played the part of Christ, the Christ self, to non-understanding humanity, the part one's own Christ self plays to the awakened individual. It is by way of or through the Christ within, the heart, that we can reach the Father, the I Am Presence. Christians think that to be saved everyone has to believe in Jesus. He did say everyone had to come by the way of me, but meaning the Christ self. The mediator Jesus spoke of, between God and man, is in reality one's own Christ self. It is also referred to as a mentor or guide.
Whoops. All right. So now we're going to listen to Terry reading this. Oh, I hope you enjoyed as much as I did.
As you begin the great service to light in helping to lay the foundation for the new era, which will extend down through the next 2,000-year period, you remind me so much of ourselves when, some 2,000 years ago, we were humbly endeavoring to set into motion a new pulsation, a new era, a religion, which was destined to become one of the most predominant spiritual stimuli for the children of men yet to be born. Looking upon one another, seeing our few numbers, and seeing the limitations of the consciousnesses, it was a trial of faith for us to even conceive of the possibility that, for such a small beginning, anything worthy of the name of a world order might grow. Tonight I look upon your hearts, each one, and I see both the sincerity and the light that is there. I see also the question within the soul as to the capabilities of the life stream to both fulfill its mission and serve the cause of good. And I say to you, be of good faith, for it shall be accomplished. I know, for I have walked every step of that way myself. How well I remember those early days in Egypt. I could not have been more than 3 or 4. I remember the heat of the sun on the sand, and the cold floors of the temple by contrast, with its great vaulted ceilings. I remember the chants of the Egyptian choirs, and I remember those lessons which reminded me again of my spiritual source. The dear, homely things of life become part of one's heritage for eternity. I remember my mother's long white fingers weaving the colored embroidery into the tunics which I wore, the shadow of my father's form as he stood in the doorway, and the comfort and the strength of his presence. I remember the long, toilsome journey back into Judea. I remember standing by the bedside of my father, with my arm around my mother, when that dear one, who had guided and loved us through the years, was being released from the bonds of flesh, and we knew the sorrow of parting. Then I remember, soon after that, bidding my mother goodbye and leaving her, so sweet, so young, so innocent, to follow the beat of my heart into India, with only a silent prayer to God to protect her during my years of absence. I remember, too, the joy of my return as I hurried up the narrow path to the house and held her close in my arms. I remember the dew on the grass of an evening, and how, after the heat of the day, we would remove the sandals from our feet before we ate of the unleavened bread and drank the cold, fresh water from the well. I remember the melody of my mother's voice as she related to the disciples gathered around the story of my nativity, which later became the basis for your Gospels. Much I learned of the art of storytelling from my mother, and much I learned of the elemental kingdom, for that blessed one was an initiate who had already mastered the power of entering consciously into communication with members of the elemental kingdom. She introduced me in childhood to the great healing spirit of the Nile, and this knowledge served me well when it was required of me that I still the turbulent spirit of the waters that frightened the disciples one day when we were together in a boat on the Sea of Galilee. All of these things, beloved hearts, you shared with me, the beauty of the great moon rising over the land, the brilliant morning sun, the heart cry of the people in their eagerness for relief from their distresses. These are the memories that draw us close in association, which nothing can separate. These are the sweet memories that bring to you my hand in friendship, my heart in love, and the power of my causal body I offer freely to you, to do through you whatever you require in my name. Beloved friends, you now face the initiation in which you shall consciously join your outer mind with your own Christ self, under the direction of Lord Maitreya, as I did. As you come to the culmination of that spiritual experience, I offer personally to stand your sponsor, giving to you the strength of my light and the courage of my own life experience to use as you will. Beloved friends, never are forgotten the kindnesses rendered in the name of life to those of us who are now free. Not a cup of cold water given in our name goes unnoticed. Each act is recorded deep in our hearts, and the gratitude and love of our spirits enfold each one who has served us so faithfully, century after century. You who have embodied your energies in the cause of God, to you I give my gratitude for remembering me, for using my name and my consciousness, and for bringing me back now through the veil into the close association that we once knew. Beloved ones, weary not in well-doing. Your work is well begun, and the great age which is coming will see us all united, masters, angels, elementals, and men. It will be a beautiful experience when the various kingdoms walk hand in hand, heart in heart, when the songs of love and light rise from all lips and join the music of the spheres, when this sweet earth will become the shining star of light which was designed by the Father, held in the heart of the Mother, and destined to be externalized through the sons and daughters of that blessed and loving one. I thank you and I love you. Jesus.
Oh, it's just so lovely. You can listen to it over and over, and it just so touches the heart, I think. It's just so wonderful. God bless beloved Jesus. And now we have, and Mother Mary too, and beloved Saint Germain, as we know as Joseph. We have this opportunity to call for the brothers and sisters that are caught in the psychic and astral realms and to assist Saint Germain in the violet flame temples. So we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be taken immediately into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so they carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We decree it, and so be it. Beloved I am, and we accept this done here and now with full cosmic power, and we thank you. Thank you. And now, oh, this is lovely. This is the balance of picturing the perfect thought form from beloved Pallas Athena. She says, as you know, the great Aeolus is in cosmic service under the auspices of Helios and Vesta, the cosmic Holy Spirit to all the planets within their aura. I too serve in a cosmic capacity, a disciple of my Holy Mother, the Sun Goddess Vesta, that I might assume even greater service ere this planet has seen its ascension. Of course, in my mind, this planet is only light and is already in its ascension. I come to change your mind so that you might see it likewise, and because you are yet embodied, to change the very substance of the mind of humanity. Holy Aeolus shall function through you as disciples of Holy Spirit, sustaining his sacred fiery breath in the mind of man, transforming the concepts of his home and family, of his town, country, and nation, and of his planet. It shall be suspended on the sacred breath within the air element, absorbed into the mind. You might be reminded that just as the holy breath is given through the sacred air element, the mind substance is likewise the realm of the source. Even in this focus of ancient forest, it is the air governed by the sylphs, which is a principal healing agent. Through these magnificent ascended trees, the evergreens, there is a special purification and benediction given through the air element from the great Devic Lord. This is absorbed into the mind of those coming to this area because they have faith that they are receiving some form of healing here. Faith opens their minds to the healing within that air element. Of course, a blessing is also bestowed through the healing waters here for the emotional nature and into the physical body. But my purpose is to have you focus also on the air element, for breath is the substance of mind, the realm of the self's divine wisdom. I leave you now, but remind you of the simple formula: Holy Spirit plus all concepts leads through a healing transformation into the immaculate concept. Holy Aeolus shall be radiating from your heart, with myself stationed in your mind, and together we shall prove that it is one energy manifesting perfection through your I am presence, your God being, balancing mind and heart, male and female, yin and yang. I also wish to inform you that on your trip this afternoon to the European Parliament, beloved Micah, who we know as the great cosmic angel of unity, and Jesus, that was Jesus embodied when he was Jesus, shall begin his outpouring, and of course, the mighty Elmoira shall be with you, as he would not miss any opportunity of his cheelers giving their energy at a focus of government. So this was obviously the ones from the British Spiritual Freedom that were visiting that time. In truth, all the ascended masters are interested in a united Europe. My part will be to assist you to hold the thought form, the immaculate concept of a united Europe. Then breathing the radiance of Holy Aeolus into that holy focus of governmental unity. And as you physically travel through this holy forest, you might notice that although it is vibrant in shades of green, there is a pink radiance that emanates from the earth's substance. This is my beloved Aeolus, expressing himself, for he is a lord of the elemental kingdom, holding the immaculate concept for their perfect service to humanity. We are one family, and our light shall all be with you on this afternoon's adventure. Keep all of your senses open to the light, especially your mind opened to the immaculate concept for all involved. Then you will truly know the living, loving truth that I offer. As one being of light with Aeolus, so be it, and good morning, Pallas Athena. That's really holding the truth. Okay, so this is lovely. This came with that, and it's just, I think, just wonderful breathing. So I'll read it out so you can shut your eyes and visualize. And so, you know, we in-breathe, we hold the breath, we breathe out, and we hold the breath, and we visualize and feel the light doing the perfect work. And it's always our I am presence doing it, because the statements we know are prefaced with I am. So we'll start the breathing now, and I'll read it for you. So I am inbreathing the radiance of Holy Spirit into the thought forms within my mind. I am absorbing the radiance of Holy Spirit into the thought forms within my mind. I am expanding the immaculate concept for all life within my mind. I am projecting the immaculate concept for all life within my mind. I am inbreathing the radiance of Holy Spirit into the thought forms within my mind. I am absorbing the radiance of the Holy Spirit into the thought forms within my mind. I am expanding the immaculate concept for all life within my mind. I am projecting the immaculate concept for all life within my mind. I am inbreathing the radiance of the Holy Spirit into the thought forms within my mind. I am absorbing the radiance of Holy Spirit into the thought forms within my mind. I am expanding the immaculate concept for all life within my mind. I am projecting the immaculate concept for all life within my mind. So that's a nice ones to remember and to do. Okay, so this is a tribute to beloved Jane Goodall. We know she left the planet a little while ago, but I just thought this was just lovely. It's from Jane.
I think from the late 60s, I stopped eating meat. Now, I stopped eating meat because I learned about the intensive animal agriculture and these terrible factory farms. And next time I looked at meat on my plate, I thought, this symbolizes fear, pain, and death. I've always known all my life that all animals matter. Every animal is an individual, just as every human being is an individual. And all are deserving of our respect and our compassion and our care.
It's short, but it was just lovely. Bless her. She was amazing.
I think from the late 60s, I stopped eating.
All right, so now we've got a time to make the calls for all the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. So we say together, beloved I am presence, and that of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort and freedom to the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Thank you. All right, so this is from beloved Saint Germain, and I just thought it would be nice just to focus on it again. I think we did read it a little while ago, but I think it's good. So he says, spend at least 3 to 5 minutes every night making your clearest visualization of the all-seeing eye, which is the highest yet normal means of causing the pineal gland and pituitary body to act in perfect balance. This will naturally cause other centers of the body to act in harmonious accord with it. In this manner, divine love and wisdom are naturally caused to act upon the lower centers, raising their activity in a manner and grace not otherwise possible. This will bring splendid results. Each student should, for 5 minutes in perfect quiet sometime during the day, claim the full power of perception and its full activity in his or her life and world. This will enable everyone to have insight and foresight concerning their activity and affairs. I just love it. It's just so lovely because it's just not about the mind. It's also bringing in the feelings, which is just, as we know, so, so important. And then we can say these together because this was part of it, part of the same discourse. And we say together, I am the riches of God flowing into my hands and use that nothing can stop. The presence I am governs every existing channel in manifestation. It governs all. And so be it, beloved I am. Lovely. And now we're going to sing to our beloved Mary. Lovely song to beloved Mother Mary. God bless her forever. And now John will take over. Thank you so much, beloved John.
Thank you, beloved Anthea. Good evening, all. And again, thank you, beloved Anthea, for this wonderful teaching in today's class. We bless all the beloved Ascended Masters and Archangels and beings for these mighty, powerful messages that have been relayed to us today. Beloved Mighty and Presence, we call to you to take command of us all, produce your mighty perfection through our decrees. Beloved Ascended Masters, we give you full permission on behalf of ourselves and of all mankind to do whatever is necessary to fulfill the divine plan in this lower realm, and we call for you to charge your mighty power and give whatever energy may be lacking from our side into all our decrees so they can manifest here and now, all according to thy will. We call to you, beloved Archangel Michael, to send cosmic rays and mighty angels of protection to protect all Earth joy in this Zoom class, for all the energy released to be purified and used only to serve the pure divine cosmic light. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. We say together, Mighty I am Presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our tube of light protection. Beloved Mighty and Presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful we are given whatever added protection is needed, what we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. We thank you. We just visualize our tube of light from our beloved Mighty Am Presence, coming down from above, covering our four lower bodies, a tube with that thick wall at the edge, stronger than any steel. See that brilliant blue and crystal light, that light that instantly deflects anything that is not of the light. Build your wall of light. See Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming that impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. Every beloved one standing up for truth, justice, and freedom. May God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. We thank you. I am the law of forgiveness for myself and all mankind, for all mistakes, misqualified energy, human consciousness, and for straying from the light. Beloved Mighty and Presence, through your blessed love, power, and authority, we call to beloved Lady Master Kuan Yin. We ask that you fill us with your ascended master feelings of mercy and forgiveness for ourselves and for all mankind. But we just feel deeply in our hearts that sincere desire to be forgiven and to forgive any and all misuse of life, any wrong human consciousness, misqualified energies of any kind, any wrong desires and wrong feelings in our beings and world. and every mistake which our outer selves are responsible. Just feel that great gratitude for this blessing to all of mankind, this great gift of the law of forgiveness. It is truly such a blessing to us. Beloved, mighty I am presence, and that of all mankind, forgive, forgive, forgive each and every one of us. And through the activity of the violet consuming flame, take out of my four lower bodies while I speak tonight every bit of substance that has been discordantly qualified this day. We thank you. We call to the great central sun to charge your secret power into these decrees. We call for beloved Saint Germain to anchor a cosmic concentration of violet fire in America, Europe, Africa, China, India, the Middle East, the Far East, Russia, Australia, wherever else it is needed in our beloved world, here and now. We thank you. Say our violet fire decree together. Mighty Empress, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire, and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend with your purple ones of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all, cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness, the divine plan fulfilled, and light from the secret love star. We thank you. Our decree for the elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom, and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental, for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree, I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection, right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty I am presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame continually strike into all human miscreations back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms and in the consciousness of all mankind to cease to exist forever. The cause, core, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life and ascended master consciousness and light substance from the secret love star. Let thy will be done, and so be it, and so it is, beloved I am. We thank you. A decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all-powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world right now and forever. And so be it. So it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Now, before we say our final decree, by the blessed love, power, and authority of our beloved mighty and presence, we call to you, beloved mighty victory. We ask that you fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, that cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We say together, I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and trebled each instant of each hour, by the power of the cosmic 3x3, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And as we end now, let us focus on that beloved love star, radiating within our auras, placed there by beloved Sanat Kumara, as a gift to all mankind, assisting us in holding that frequency of unconditional divine love, a true cosmic blessing. We love and thank you, beloved mighty love star. We ask that you expand your mighty supreme light through our four lower bodies, and to saturate all whom we pass by on our earthly journeys with that unconditional divine love. And to that mighty secret love star shining from the heavens for this 2,000-year period, we bless and thank you and all the mighty cosmic beings from the great central sun holding this focus. Expand your supreme light through our individual love stars and around all life evolving on our beloved sweet earth. We thank you. Thank you, everybody. Blessings to all.
Marvelous. Thank you, beloved John. I'm just going to see these messages here. Let's see. Oh, it's Corolla. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, so I'm just thinking now who might like to read the closing invocation. Solomon, do you have a screen, beloved? Are you able to? Can you read it for us?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, a closing invocation. Before ending the section, we all say our mics muted. Beloved, I am present, and beloved Master too. Nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellows. Beloved Prince of God, I am. Pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, beloved Solomon. It's nice to have you read. And then let's just take a moment of true, deep gratitude for these marvelous teachings, for our beloved Ascended Masters that just help us so much, and our own beloved I Am Presence, and for our beautiful, wonderful world and our opportunities to serve the light. Truly, we are so blessed. It's going to stop the recording.